Hello, my dear Leo. Welcome. This is your mid-November love check-in. Let's see what energies you should be aware of as it pertains to your relationship. Let's see what energies represent Leo during this time frame. Energies of the person you're connecting with. Foundation for this relationship. And current state of the relationship. Okay, so you are in the Seven of Wands and the Fool energy. It seems like whatever you're doing, you're getting ahead. Whatever you're doing, you're actually winning. No matter how hard it appears, you're persevering through any challenge that's being thrown your way. And that's because you're coming in with this brand new attitude of like, I got this. You know what? The universe will take care of me. So for many of you, you kind of got into that state of not being afraid of like trying new things, not being afraid of just getting things done, and not being afraid to really do things your way without caring what others can think of you, which is a big, 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 big growth. So even as it comes to this relationship, whenever you have any challenges or whatever challenges you have experienced recently or you're experiencing right now, you're kind of taking them head first, and you're also coming in with this relaxed attitude. Instead of coming in with an attitude, I know better than everybody, you're coming in more with understanding, a little bit more with care, and therefore you're getting things accomplished. Even if you feel a little bit defensive here and there, you are suppressing it and you're letting the light shine through, if that makes sense to you. Like instead of kind of pushing your agenda, you're allowing the other person to really communicate with you, and you're actually hearing whatever is it that they have to say. Let's see where they are. So they're in the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups energy. Oh my God, look at all this love, love, love. I mean, cups are indicative of love, of emotions, of the positive feelings. And here they are highlighted. You got two of the best 9 of Cups and a 10 of Cups cards here. Like two of the best cups and the minor arcana cards, telling me that this person you're connecting with is emotional, are indicative of emotional stability for you. They're creating love and happiness in your life. They're definitely your family. So for many of you, this is a person you've been together for quite some time, or you really want them to be your significant other, your husband, your wife, your I don't know, like live-in partner. You really see a long-term commitment with this person. And that's why sometimes you're willing to put your own aggressive thoughts aside, because you're realizing that for the sake of this relationship, you need to chill out, and you need to accept their thinking and their opinions. Foundation of the relationship of 7 of Swords. So it hasn't always been easy for you to be in this relationship, or even for them to be in this relationship. There have been arguments in the past about different things, like things were maybe said in a way that shouldn't have been said, or certain things stayed unsaid when they should have been discussed. So you could have suppressed your needs for some time. You also could have went out of your way to take care of needs behind their back. There could have been some deception and some trickery here in this relationship in the recent past. And maybe that's why now you're realizing that things got to change, and you have to come in with an open heart into this relationship to fix it. And right now it's in a 5 of Cups energy. So it's interesting to me because you want it to work out and you're willing to change for the sake of this relationship. They are coming from a place of love here. They're full of love. They're full of happiness. And you see them as your family. Meanwhile, it's a 5 of Cups energy for you guys. or at least you perceiving this relationship as a Five of Cups energy, maybe because you feel like you have to put so much work into it and you have to pretty much change your whole belief system in order to maintain this relationship. That is definitely a high possibility here. Because this Five of Cups energy kind of highlights all the negative aspects of the relationship instead of highlighting the positive aspects of the relationship, telling me that you probably are having difficult time adjusting your thinking and adjusting yourself to stay in a more positive and in a more open heart space. Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's hard for you to stay positive and kind of listen there for the other person and accept their wants and needs, because you kind of want it out when you want it out, but also you are acknowledging, because Knight of Wands card is also acknowledging that this person is your support system. They are your rock. So you kind of have to make those sacrifices, because in the long run, they're beneficial directly for you. And they're in the Nine of Swords. So even on the surface, it seems like they're appearing like they are this happy individual, or at least you're perceiving them, as I said before, as your support system, as this your family. They are in a Nine of Swords energy on a down low. So they have this hopelessness and this trauma that they're living in. So they have been surpassing their limits. I got 2 nines here for them. They've been surpassing their limits, and they've been trying very, very, very hard as well to maintain this relationship and to keep this relationship going. So what I like about this reading the most so far is you have been working hard to maintain this relationship because you're realizing how important this relationship is to you. They are in a very similar space. They've been working very hard as well because they're realizing how important this relationship is. For those of you who have had deceptive incident here, I don't see the Seven of Swords here in a positive light at all. I see this as betrayal of some kind. Whether it's a little betrayal or a big betrayal, I don't know. Only you know. If there was some kind of cheating in this relationship, if there was some kind of a crazy deception where money was hidden away from one partner, or there was like a loan taken out without a conversation, I don't know, something that was happening without the knowledge of the other partner, I see why this relationship is in a Five of Cups energy and why it's struggling so much. For others of you, you could just be really caught up in your lives and dealing with other aspects of lives, of your individual lives, but because you realize how important this relationship is just kind of feeling a little drainy right now, that you cannot be the full partner that you want to be. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. What the possible outcome is for this relationship. All the other cards were jumping out, and these just don't want to jump out. Okay. King of Pentacles. You guys will work through it. You guys will overcome these difficulties. Life happens, right? So whatever happened, there's a huge chance for you to forgive each other and continue moving forward and appreciate the relationship for what it is to both of you, because it is significant. For others of you, where I mentioned deception earlier, if there was deception in this relationship, King of Pentacles can be a very nasty kind of king. It's a very energy, like very vindictive type of energy. So make sure this person is not just appearing happy on the surface, but underneath it all, they're kind of like planning to kill you, essentially. Make sure you really truly worked through your issues before you proceed and before you change yourself and before you adjust yourself. But if you were the one who messed up, then I don't know. It's going to be a tough one. You'll be able to persevere. You'll be okay. Interesting energy, my dear Leo. I would love to hear from you to let me know how this month played out for you. How this middle of November played out for you in your relationship. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a great middle of November.